race that is part of a clan, to live on our lands with the air that you breathe, so pure and so clean. When alone on the hills, with alone in your hair, with alone to feel, just to be free. Is it right to believe in the need to be free? It's a time when you die, and without asking why, can't you see what they do? They're grinding us down, they're taking our land that belongs to the clans. Not alone with a dream, just a want to be free, with a need to belong. I am the Clansman. Freedom!
No, we can't let them take anymore. We're the land of the free. No, no, we can't let them take anymore. No, we can't let them take anymore. We're the land of the free. No, no, we can't let them take anymore. No, we can't let them take anymore. No, we can't let them take anymore. We're the land of the free. Oh, 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 oh.
after the war. And now that they've sent us homeward, I can't help but feel that I'm on my own. No one can see just what this conflict has done to the minds of the men who are on their way home. I'm scarred for life, but it's not my flesh that's wounded, so how can I face the torment alone? The vivid scenes and all the recurring nightmares, I lay there and sweat until it gets light. Sometimes I wake, I feel that my spirit's broken. I wonder if I've the strength to carry on.
Scared, feel the adrenaline pump. Your heart begins to race, begin to run now. The sweat runs down your face. Don't know which way to turn. You better hide yourself. He's getting close now. You better improvise. Just hope you never reach the point of no return. Could be the last time you see the light of day. Don't look to the eyes of a stranger. Don't look to the eyes of a fool. Don't look to the eyes of a stranger. Somebody's watching when the night goes down. Somebody's watching when the light goes down. Don't look to the eyes of a stranger. 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 Don't look to
of a stranger. Don't look to, don't look to, don't look to the eyes of a stranger. Don't look to, 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 don't look to the eyes of a stranger. Don't look to, don't look to, don't look to the eyes of a stranger. Don't look to, don't look to, don't look to the eyes of a stranger. Don't look to. Once a plowman hitched his team, here he sowed his little dream. On his arms and legs are strewn where mustard gas and barbed wire bloom. Each moment's like a year, I've nothing left inside but tears. I'm rage dead or dying right, I'm left alone, asking why. In the mud and rain, what are we fighting for? Is it worth the pain? Is it worth dying for? Who will take the blame? Why did they make a war? Questions that come again. Should we be fighting at all? After the war, left feeling no one has won. After the war, what does a soldier become? After the war, left feeling no one has won. After the war, what does a soldier become? What is it for when the battles are done? After the war and then no one has won. I'm just a soldier. After the war, left feeling no one has won. After the war, what does a soldier become? After the war, left feeling no one has won. After the war, what does a soldier become? I'm an educated fool. as I'm supposed to do about this awkward situation has been forced down right upon me as I'm walking down into on my own into the valley of life. Got a lifetime of experience, yeah, I've got so much to give. Open the page of chapter 1. Could this just be that life's just begun? Forever within your darker thoughts, reflecting on everything you've been taught. Never felt this way before. Seems that somebody's just opened the door to the book of life. Or is it death? Is there ever any way out? Someone's looking down on me, to the very inner core of my soul. They won't tell me what they see, but I really want to know. I want to live my life on my own. I want to lift the unturned stone. I want to walk right into the fire. I want to live out all my desires. I want to go and see the fire burn. I want to see and feel my world turn. I want to know what more there's to learn. I want to pass the point of no return. Do you really want to be just another one? Start tasting a feel that you really should aspire, that you really do deserve more. Do you ever really feel that you have so much potential inside? What you really have to give could be realized much more. I want to live my life on my own. I want to lift the unturned stone. I want to walk right into the fire. I want to live out all my desires. I want to go and see the fire burn. I want to see and feel my world turn. I want to know what more there's to learn. I want to pass the point of no return. Time will come, and I will follow. Time will go, but I will follow. Time will go, and I will follow. Time will go, but I will follow. I want to feel what life's like, respond. I want to meet my Father beyond. I want to walk right into the light. I want to feel my fear but delight. I want to live my life on my own. I want to lift the unturned stone. I want to walk right into the fire. I want to live out all my desires. Time will go, and I will follow. There's an evil virus that's threatening mankind. Not state of the art, a serious state of the mind. The muggers, the backstabbers, the two-faced elite, a menace to society, a social disease. The mind is a social disorder, seriously apathy, one of order. Watching the beginnings of social decay, looting or sneering at life's disarray, eating away at your own self-esteem, pouncing on every word that you might be saying. The mind is a social disorder, seriously apathy, one of order. Superficially smiling, a shake of the hand. As soon as the back is turned, treachery is planned. The mind is a social disorder, seriously apathy, one of order. Watching beginnings of social decay, looting or sneering at life's disarray. When every good thing's laid to waste, by all the jealousy and journey ends. When you face the heart of darkness, even your soul begins to bend. I've looked into the heart of darkness. I feel the breeze on my face in expectance. Not very long before the storm reaches here. Off in the distance, a lightning is flashing again. Feel something strong as the power draws near.
Is it the rolling of thunder that scares you? Is it the crashing of clouds that hold fear? But all I know, as I sit in a corner alone, it takes me back to my childhood again. I look for an answer to all the things going round in my head. I ask myself, could it be a disaster? And when it's maybe threatening to happen again. As the ominous light draws near, there's a lonely house in the park. All the people hurry inside as the lightning flashlights dark. The storm is nearly here. Only God will know. You're sitting alone, you watch as the wind is blowing treetops and the swaying rustling of leaves. Plenty of time to perceive as you wait for rain to fall. Only God knows. The whole sky glows. Maiden, lightning, strike, strike. 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 Maiden, lightning.
cry for help, reaching out for help to anyone, a silent prayer to God to help you on your way. I've been depressed so long, it's hard to remember when I was heavy. I felt like suicide a dozen times or more, but that's the easy way. That's the selfish way. The hardest part is to get on with your life. You're searching in the dark, clutching at straws to find a way. You take the tarot cards, throw them to the wind. You question your beliefs, your inner thoughts, your whole existence. And if there is a God, the answer, if you will, tell me of my fate, tell me of my place, tell me if I'll ever rest in peace. If you could live your life again, would you change a thing or leave it all the same? If you had the chance again, would you change a thing at all? When you look back at your past, can you say that you were proud of what you've done? Now the times when you believe that the right you thought was wrong. All my life I have believed judgment of heaven waiting for me. All my life I have believed judgment of heaven is waiting for me. looks out into the stars tonight. A little speck of light, it seems twice the size tonight. The calculations are so fine. Can it be growing all the time?
Now I can't believe it's true, and I don't know what to do. For the 100th time I check the declination. None of me starts to prove. Even my computer shows there are no errors in the calculations. Now it's happened, take no other view. Collision course, you must believe it's true. Now there's nothing left that we can do. When two worlds collide, the anger and the pain of all those who remain. Two worlds collide, who will be left alive? No place to hide when two worlds collide. The anger, the pain of those who remain. When two worlds collide, when two worlds collide. So who will survive? There's no place to hide when two worlds collide. standing in front of you, I feel them closing in. I've got to say that I'm scared, I know they'll win. Even so, I'm prepared. Can you believe what you hear? Can you believe what you see? Can you believe what you feel? Can you believe what is real? Future real. What is real? Whenever anyone seems to treat me like a freak, it makes me see I'm the only one who feels that I know what is real. Sometimes it feels like a game of deadly hide and seek, and when you're reading this, then I will be gone.